Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So are y'all ready for today's nail set? I'm super excited to show y'all how I did this luxury nail set inspired by the Dior Gambler Bag. If you're interested in seeing the process, then keep on watching. So really quickly, just to show you the bag that I'm talking about, it's this bag right here. It is the Dior Gambler Bag. I actually came across this on X, just scrolling through, and I follow a few Y2K pages, and they just happened to post this, and I was going through my likes, and I'm like, you know what? I should try to recreate this bag on some nails. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I already had my nail tips picked out. I decided to go almond today. I was thinking about going long, but I had previously done like 2X or double XL nail sets previously. So I'm going back to short for this video. Sorry that if you don't like short nails, this video might not be for you. But so yeah, right now I'm putting on my sequins. I tried to find some sequins that match the bag, and so to add them on, I just put on a base gel. This base gel is from Born Pretty. It actually came from the base gel and top coat set through Born Pretty's website. So I'll be sure that I link this down below as well as other products that I use. So like I said, I put my base gel down and then I immediately put on my sequins and then I cured it. I did not cure in between or else it won't stick. But now I'm taking this Glitter Jelly 01, which is also from Born Pretty, and I'm just doing one layer of this over the layer of sequins that I just added. Totally forgot to mention, but if you didn't notice, these nails are upside down. I'm doing this all on the inside of the nail to start with because the sequins are going to be really like poking out and everything. I don't want to layer that on top of the nail because I won't be able to encapsulate it with regular gel polish. I would have to use like a poly gel to encapsulate the little sequins or whatever you want to call them. So I decided to do all of that on the inside, and this is how it looks from the top. I did the thumb at first just to test it out and see how it would work out and how it would look in the end. Turns out I ended up loving it, so I'm just moving on to the next nails and doing the same process. So while this kind of replays because I'm doing the same thing over and over, I do want to talk a little bit about what inspired me to do this nail set because as I mentioned, I was inspired by seeing a post on social media and it just made me kind of wonder if I could turn it into a nail design. And so pretty much that is what happened, but I think also just my love for early 2000s clothing and music and games and just the overall vibe of the 2000s was like it was a time. So I just really enjoy stuff like this. And if you saw recently, I did post a short. You may just watch my long form videos, which is totally fine. I appreciate you so much. But I did post a short and I tried to also recreate a Dior heel onto a nail. So recreate the design, not the actual heel. I don't know if I'll ever be as good with sculpting a heel, but I tried to recreate the design and I feel like it came out really good. And so now that I tried that, I'm kind of like on go trying to recreate things that I see online. So yeah, it's just fun being able to challenge myself to see if it's something that I can actually make look kind of similar to the actual product. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what inspired me to do this. As I mentioned before, I'm using Born Pretty's base gel from the base gel and top coat set. This base gel is super good to use, especially when trying to apply sequins like so. I love the brush. I feel like it's so different compared to other brushes. It's more so square and just flat, which I really like. If you couldn't tell, I did end up curing it directly after I put the sequins on, and then I just add another layer of base gel. Again, I'm just adding a layer of Glitter Jelly 01. I love this. I was a little disappointed because I was looking at the picture and I thought that I would be able to just get away with using this color only, but the purse actually isn't as green as I thought it was. I think it's the sequins that make it look green, so yeah. But either way, I'm glad that I got to use this. If you're interested in any of the products that I mentioned from Born Pretty, I do have a referral link and discount code that you can use to save a little bit of money off. My discount code is TLNM10, and then my referral link again is down in the description box. Since the bag is more so blue than green, I'm taking my lightest blue. I actually just got this from Nail Reserve LA. I love their products. Their gel polish, it for one, it smells good, and I don't know if they meant to do that, but to me it smells like bubble gum. But anyways, I do have this color in the color Another Glass, and I'm just adding one layer of this to the nail. If you like this color as well, I'll be sure that I link it down below so that you can get yours. I am going to wipe the insides of these down so that there's no sticky layer. And that's pretty much it for the underside of the nail. I'm not going to lie, one thing I didn't think about was sizing because I didn't anticipate doing so many layers. But if you're going to do it this way, definitely size up because these ended up not fitting. But that's okay, you guys can still see how they look. So now's the fun part. I'm going to be doing my best to create the die that's on the bag. So there's two dice. It says Dior on them, and then on the sides it has like the dots that normal dice have. So I'm gonna try to make the dice and then also implement the words on there as best as I can and the dots. If you're watching and you happen to do 3D nail art as well and you sculpt, please let me know the best way to sculpt because I just find it so hard for the gel like not to move around. Like I want it to stay in place, but like I have to hold it in place with my finger and I don't know if there's an easier way to do it. I don't know. I do what I can because it's all I have, but yeah, if you have any tips, let me know. I did find it to be very helpful cutting off some plastic to do my art because once I cure it in the lamp, it doesn't stick to the plastic and it's just easy to come off. Okay, so here I'm just gonna go ahead and put my dots in and on there now. I really didn't focus too much on what side which number should be on. I just kind of placed them sporadically. I decided to only do two dice, so I'm just doing my second one now. Since I'm going to be adding some chrome to give it a more realistic look, I'm going to have to paint these black. So I just put some black gel polish down on my nail palette and I'm just painting it on to the dye. I find it best to paint it on using a small nail art brush, not like the brush that comes in the bottle, because that's only going to make the nail, or not the nail, the dye look bulky. So I would go with a smaller nail art brush. It takes time, but I think it's definitely worth it. For the chrome, I'm just using my silicone tool and gently rubbing it on all over. And then right after this, I do end up curing it in my UV lamp for 45 seconds. I don't think that's required, but that's just what I do every time that I add chrome, just to be on the safe side. I've got this chrome mirror top coat from Born Pretty, and I'm just adding that onto the chrome. I decided to put one dice on one nail and then another dice on another nail because these came out pretty big and they just take up a lot of space on one nail. So this part is pretty tedious. I wanted to try to spell out Dior like it has on the bag itself, but I didn't realize how tricky that would be. And eventually I was just like, we'll try to make it look like Dior, but it's not going to say Dior probably, but it's going to be close. But that's what I'm doing now. Caviar beads are absolutely perfect for this kind of design because it really looks like the rhinestones that are on the bag. So I want to incorporate the chain element as well. So I'm just taking some rhinestone glue and I'm going to drape the chain onto the nail. And now I'm just top coating all over the nail, every element. I want to make sure that I top coat so that these nails look glossy. And this is the finished look. I think it really looks like the bag, but you guys let me know what you guys think. This was so fun and challenging to do, and I can't wait to do more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.